Hi everybody, I'm Michael. This is a 5-minute review for Nancy Drew, Labyrinth of Lies. It's the 32nd game in the 31st game in the Nancy Drew series. I really wanted to like this game. The first time around, I loved it. I love the ancient Greece theme. I love all the puzzles that deal with ancient Greece. So they're really clever. It's like somebody took a list of the myths and just was like, let's turn each one of those into a puzzle, and let's do like the entire Greek underworld and fill it with these mythology puzzles. That's really clever and cool, and I like exploring the underworld area, but people really hate that, actually. Lots of complaints around this game center around that underworld area, which is just completely like devoid of characters. It's just puzzle after puzzle after puzzle. If you don't know the myths, they just come across as like weird puzzles. Even if you kind of know the myths, they're not really relevant to like the actual story. They're just there so Nancy can have puzzles to solve. It's weird that this is all underground in a play. So does the audience get to see this? No, not really. So what's with these elaborate sets that the audience never gets to see? Why is there real fire on these sets? Just there wasn't enough thought put into it. I think if these sets had been backstage rather than underground, that would have helped. Probably. Yeah, Thanos lives in the underground area, but like you rarely see him. He's gone for most of the game. I don't like Thanos as a character. He's just supposed to be mean and creepy. I don't really like Gregor as a character. He's kind of interesting and fun, but he's sort of like self-absorbed and his jokes don't work. I feel like a lot of the jokes in this game, we're supposed to have a lot of jokes. I feel like they really don't work. I'm sorry. So like on the computer, you can listen to the theater troupe. You can listen to them rehearse, and it's like an hour of just them rehearsing. And it's like we have a 2-minute joke about them talking in robot voices as a chorus, which doesn't work. It's like, why is that even in the game? Gosh. Yeah, and this game, I mean, it has the same problem with the dialogue as some of the other Nancy Drew games, like game number 26 or game number 30, where the characters are just talking in half sentences and extended metaphors and half truths and mysteries, and it's supposed to be mysterious and intriguing, and it's not. I just straight up don't like it. I don't understand what the characters are saying. Last time I played the game, I must have played through backwards because none of the story was making sense. Things were happening all in the wrong order, and I just couldn't understand what was going on and what I'm supposed to do next, which is sad because I really do like the puzzles, and that entire underground puzzle area is good, but yeah, just what you have to do in order to trigger parts of the story just don't make sense, really. Like, you need to visit Niobe from a certain direction at a certain point to trigger a scene with her and Thanos. No indication that there's a scene with her and Thanos going on there. Yeah. Gosh, in the final third of the game, like, Nancy gets captured and trapped in a cage, and then she solves a bunch of more puzzles in that underground area. That's good, but some of those puzzles, wow, they just knocked me down, and I got so stuck I had to use the hints, and the hint system was not helpful for solving those puzzles. Oh my gosh, not helpful at all. Just trying to decipher the hints, what the hints were trying to say, was like a puzzle in itself. Especially the color sliding puzzle. Whew, not good. The other slider puzzle where you have to match names and symbols, that's a terrible puzzle. Nobody really likes that one. There's a museum area, which is fine. The museum in Secret of Scarlet Hand was honestly a lot better. The puzzles there are okay. Like another example, like one of the puzzles you have to call the Hardy Boys for in order to get a book. And it's not obvious that's what you're supposed to do. And the story is that we have these people that are putting on a play right near the opening of the museum, and it turns out our culprit is stealing museum pieces and swapping them with fakes, and they're planning to do the big switch during the middle of the play. And Nancy figures this out. Oh man, I'm almost 5 minutes in. I didn't even get to talk about all the characters. Yeah, well, I talked about most. Anyway, not a good game. I'm sorry. I really wanted to like it, but I feel like it. If they redid all the dialogue in this game, it'd be a lot better. And if it's more obvious what to do, and you could play it in like the story where it made sense, that would be good. Final third of the game's fine, I guess. I do like the big like plot twist at the end. That's okay. Oh my gosh! And some of the puzzles, like the gods puzzle at the end, that's just terrible too. So get rid of some of the terrible puzzles. Let's have the story. Let's have the dialogue make sense, and have the story be more structured, so we actually know what we're supposed to do for the story. That's how you would improve this game, because I really want to like it, but I just can't. So 6 or a 7 out of 10. That's definitely not that good. Sorry.